YouTube? It's your boy Rob, back with another video, and today we're going to be going over how to make an emotional, sad R&B type of song. So all my new subscribers, what's good? Thank you guys for subscribing to the channel, and all the new people that's here for the first time, if you like what you see, hit that subscribe button and turn on post notifications. Join the team. Let's get into it. All right, so what I'm going to be going over today are some very simple steps, right? And I have my steps written down on my notepad. So we're going over 8 important steps when you're writing music. So step number 1. Well, first of all, before I even get into step number 1, this is a song I recorded about a month ago. It's called Jaded. And I'll let you guys hear a little bit of the hook, and then I'll go over the steps and show you guys how I got this. Here we go.
Every time I see you, girl, shawty, you got me faded. I'm feeling so jaded. I don't got a girl, I hope you don't got a man. I'm loving this feeling 'cause I'm feeling so jaded.
Okay, so that's the hook for the song, right? So pretty much how I got the hook is step 1. What you want to do is you want to express your feelings, right? So when you're sitting there in the studio or wherever you are, the emotion that you're feeling at that moment, you want to take that emotion and focus on it. Like if you're feeling sad, if you're feeling happy, and just really, really meditate on that. Step 2 is you want to go, if you got an in-house producer, if you make beats or if you can find a beat, you want to find a beat that complements and matches your emotion or whatever you're going through. So if you're feeling sad, you want to find like a slow, mellow type of, beat. I mean, you can do it to an up-tempo beat as well, but if you want to make that R&B type, 90s feel, you want to find like a beat that complements it's like a sad, mellowy type of beat, right? So you can do like a lot of harmonies and really melodic. Step 3 is to basically, you just want to hum. You want to hum or freestyle notes or emotion. And if you have your own studio or if you're at a studio, you want to do it into the mic and you want to record that. So you record that so you can capture it and you can go back and play it over and play it over. And you can pretty much listen to the emotion that you're feeling. So when you're just sitting there humming along, and I loved you and blah, all that stuff, you really want to put everything that you're going through right there at that moment. You want to put it all out at that exact moment so you can know how you're feeling when you're hearing the playback. And then once you do that, you know what I'm saying? Well, that's how I do it. I'll freestyle it and whatever, and I'll just listen to it over and over, over and over. And then step 4 is you want to start with the hook, right? So the hook is right here. This is all the hook, right? Once you're getting with the hook, you find out what you want to do from there. You can do a hook a million type of ways. You can do one main line. You can do like Boys to Men and Jodeci. You can have that main line leading, and you can have a bunch of backgrounds and a chorusy effect like a choir. Like Chris Brown does it a lot too. Or you can just have a hook with just like a chorusy feel or sound. So once you figure out what direction it is you want to go to, then you can, start to get those words or lyrics to that hook. After you're doing that, you take those emotions, what you're feeling. This is step 5. You take those emotions, what you're feeling, right? And you put it into words, but you put it into words where your audience or your listeners, they can relate to exactly what it is you're going through. Like you might hear a song on the radio or one of your favorite songs, and it's like when you're going through that exact thing that they're talking about, you connect with them. It's like you guys are like right here, connected, joined at the hip, because the lyrics and then the way they're singing it. So you want to take that emotion and put it into words. You know what I'm saying? If you're not a writer, have someone write it for you. If you can write music, even better. So that's pretty much step 5. Just really get those lyrics to where people can relate. Like, man, I felt that line. That line hit home. Step 6 is you figure out how you want to do the hook. Like I said, you're going back to step 4. You're pretty much thinking of that layout, and the layout comes so you can begin to write the hook. I mean, sometimes you can write the hook first and then develop how you want to sing it, but I just usually try to get the flow, get the melodies and how I want to do it, and then I write the lyrics to it. So, for example, I have one main lead, how I did this hook, right? Got my one main lead, and then I have a bunch of stacks. This is like my melodic harmonies. My pockets is like just really different variations of harmonies and different falsettos, different octave changes and pitches. And I'll play that just by itself right quick. Let's just see how it sounds.
Shawty, you got me faded. I'm feeling so jaded.
So as you can see, I stacked this and I did a couple panning tricks. I'll maybe discuss that on another video. But I decided to go with a main lead, and I wanted to have a background chorusy type of feel so I can stack it and do different harmonies. So once you get all that done and you figure out how you want to do it, then you can start, singing the harmonies. But you want to make sure when you sing harmonies, and I can't stress this enough because a lot of people do it, there's no right and wrong way to mix. Everybody has their own preference. But when you're singing harmonies, you want to be sure that you get the blend as perfect as you can. You feel me? Some people use Ontaris I think it's like harmonic or harmonic engine, and it's like pretty much you can sing one line and it cheats. You can add like different voices and it'll do like a choir effect for you. I don't have that. I'd rather do it this way. This way to me is more natural, more vibrant. So I just sing it, but you make sure when you're singing your harmonies, you want to get them to blend. So if I mute these two, you just have these 5 at the bottom. It sounds like this. So these two are backing the 2 top ones, right? And then these 3 in the middle, these are the higher octaves. And that's what creates the harmony and the blend. So just like I said, make sure you're just on point with that. You want to always keep your melodies and your harmonies like tight in the pocket, in the pocket, in the pocket. Because you can have some melodies sitting all over the place and have them pan over here and pan over there and it don't sound right. You're wondering like, how come I can't get that Chris Brown type of melody, or how come I can't get that Jodeci or Trey Songz? You know what I'm saying? Just you want to keep those melodies in the pocket. And then 8, you know what I'm saying? You start writing your verses or your bridges, and that's the easy part. You just pretty much reflect off of the hook. I build my music or my songs around the hook. Sometimes I'll do a verse first, but usually I'll do the hook, and then I just listen to the hook, vibe with it, you know what I'm saying? And I just write the verse off of that. So yeah, that's how I got to that point. So like I said, step 1, you want to capture that feeling. You want to bring that feeling out. Step 2, you want to find a beat that corresponds with the emotion that you're putting out. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, the best option for you if you're feeling sad or feeling down is to go with a slow melody. Something real slow, not upbeat. And then step 3, you want to hum and freestyle around to it until you can find that perfect delivery or style that you want to sing in. Step 5, you want to, step 4, obviously you got to start the hook. Step 5, like I said, you want to take that feeling and express it, and you want to put it into words. Grab the listener, bring them in, let them feel the emotion that you're feeling at that exact moment. Step 6 is that you want to figure out how you want to record the hook. Step 7, sing your harmonies and your leads and just make it all blend and mash together so it sits perfectly in the pocket. And then 8, you just go off your hook and write the verses or your bridge. And that's pretty much it for this video. If you guys would like to know how I guess mix my music, leave your comments down below. I'll probably do a tutorial. It depends if I get enough reaction on this video or whatever. But if you guys want to know how I mix and master my music, I can do a whole separate video for that one and get more into detail, because that's really tedious. The recording part's easy. And I'm recording on Studio 1.3, if you guys don't know. Studio 1.3, and I also have, I got a lot of DAWs, man. I got Pro Tools, Cubase, Studio One, I got Adobe. But my favorite DAW is Studio 1.3. So yeah, man, I hope you guys take this to heart and really, just practice it. Get some beats and just listen to it. Take your emotions and harness it and just see where it takes you, man. Hope this video helped you guys. If it did, leave a thumbs up, turn on notifications, and subscribe to the channel once you do so. Appreciate you guys, man. Black Ink playlist. Let's go.